Gentlelady from Maine.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank both Mr. Grijalva and Mr. Hastings for their support in this, and want to speak briefly about this bill. I'm very happy to stand in support of my bill, H.R. 2336, the York River Wild and Scenic River Study Act. It is my pleasure to see this piece of legislation, which was proposed by the people living in my district who care deeply about the York River, and to see it come to the floor of the House today. This bill would allow organizations working around the York River to partner with the National Park Service to conduct a study that would provide additional information that is vital to making informed decisions about the future of the York River and its communities. I have heard from small business owners, community groups, state and local government representatives, local and national land trusts, fishermen, hunters, school representatives, and historical and environmental conservationists, and all agree that continuing to benefit from the river depends on recognizing and protecting its important and unique qualities. When I last visited the York River, I spoke with members of local communities about the importance of the river to the people, the economy, and the wildlife of the York River watershed. I learned that the river is home to important and rare species, including the Maine endangered box turtle and the threatened harlequin duck. The salt marshes of York River watershed serve as a nursery ground for nearly 30 species of fish that are vital to the Gulf of Maine ecosystem. I also learned that the York River is a key waterway to the history of our nation. The first English settlers arrived there in 1630, and European settlements of archaeological importance have been identified along the banks of the river. The York River is a place where children are learning in an outdoor classroom as well. Students from nearby school districts gather data from the river for class and to inform community decisions about the environment and the economy. Perhaps the most important factor is that many of the hardworking people in this part of the state depend on the York River to support their jobs. The York River is a place where people go to work. Commercial and recreational fishing operations depend on excellent water quality and reliable access to the waterfront. Farmers in the York River watershed grow pumpkins, potatoes, and other produce that helps keep Maine communities healthy. People travel to the York River to explore and appreciate its natural character and incredible history, and while doing so, they invest in the surrounding communities. The work of community groups has already resulted in considerable progress. But the York River needs additional protection, so this vital resource is not overwhelmed by increasing development. In order to move forward to a future that protects the most important aspects of this waterway and the jobs and communities that depend on it, it is vital to connect these communities with the information they need. This is the goal and hopefully the outcome of this important piece of legislation. I urge my colleagues to join me in supporting this bill today, and I yield back the balance of my time.